Om Shanti and good evening. Greetings of peace from India and from Mount Abu, the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris. Have just been here for less than 24 hours. But one thing is very clear. This land is truly what it is called. God's own land can also be called paradise on earth. Do you feel where you live is paradise on earth? Yes? How many of you feel you live on paradise on earth? Paradise, heaven, is about the beauty outside, but it's also about the beauty within. It's about the purity outside, but it's also about the purity within. Let's sit back for a minute and ask ourselves a simple question. The place where I live is paradise on earth for what it is. But this inner world where I live, there are two worlds. One is the world outside, and one is the world inside. The world outside is pure, clean, and in harmony. Now I need to check the world inside. Pure, clean, and in harmony. Is there anything which shifts that harmony within? Let's just sit back for a minute in silence and just look at the inner world. The inner world. My world of thoughts, of feelings. My world of memories, of intentions. Can I call my world a paradise? Day after day, scene after scene, crossing different situations, interacting with different behaviors. Everything may not always be my way. Things happening in the outer world may not always be my way. Is my inner world paradise? Paradise is bliss, is perfection, is purity, is power. Is there anything, any situation, any person with whom my inner world shifts from being paradise, shifts from its innate purity and beauty? Om Shanti. How many of you have taken this 1 minute to check your life? How many were able to check their life? Please raise your hand. Did you get a chance to check your life? It's very important to take a few minutes every day to check whether everything is okay in the inner world. Brother very sweetly announced that this hall where we are sitting stands on a very strong foundation. And so even if something happens outside, it stands on a very strong foundation which will keep this hall unshakable. Is my inner world standing on such a strong foundation that if anything happens outside, I am unshakable, strong, strong. Nothing of the outside world can shake the foundation of my inner world. How many have an inner world which is unshakable? Nothing can shake it. Yes, strong foundation. How much care, how much attention on creating unshakable buildings, which is very important, But what about creating unshakable minds? Who will take care of that? Who will take care of that to create unshakable minds? Because if taken care of, then let anything happen, this building will stand strong. If not taken care of, one tremor and everything will change. Powerful mind, unshakable, let anything happen, will stand strong. If not taken care of, one scene and it will shake. And once it starts shaking, next scene it will again shake. After an hour, it will again shake. And sometimes it's shaking most of the time of the day. And then we reach a stage where we say, this shaking mind is normal. Because inner stability and inner power and that unshakable state of mind is something probably we didn't experience since a very long time. Any of us get irritated ever? Anyone gets irritated ever? Yes? What can irritate you in paradise? Huh? What can irritate you in paradise? But when I get irritated, when I worry, when I create stress, when I create anxiety, when I create fear, what's happening to the foundation of the inner world? It's shaking. It's shaking. And if this inner world shakes for the very trivial and insignificant situations during the day, so when we create irritation in small, insignificant scenes throughout the day, the mind starts getting weaker. Then if a slightly more significant situation comes in life, we probably would not have the power to face it because we've lost that power in the small, insignificant scenes of the day. Just close your eyes for 10 seconds. Just sit back and see which scene creates an irritation in me. Just 10 seconds. Which scene creates an irritation in me? Which situation? Just scan the day. When is it that my mind shifts from stability. And is there any scene which creates more than irritation? Maybe a little aggression, sometimes even a little anger. What is it that creates that? Okay, come back. Anybody, what is it that irritates me? Anyone? What is it that irritates me? Anybody? Yes? When my children start to fight. One. Anything else? Anybody? Anything else? When do we get irritated? My staff doesn't listen to me, so I get irritated. Any other scene which creates irritation? When? What is misused? Or when people don't appreciate what we have done. One. So, one, when my children don't listen to me and are fighting. Second, when my staff is not working that way. Third, when I am not appreciated. Brother, you were sharing something? Yeah, when the things are simply not working right. Finished. Simple. When things are not working right according to, we have to complete the sentence. It's very important to complete the sentence. When things are not working right is not complete sentence. When things are not working right according to me, like brother says, when the staff is not working right, if you ask them, and suppose one of them has to be sitting in the hall right now, they might point the finger at, and they might say, we are always working right, but he's never satisfied. And then suppose they are sitting here, they might say, and we ask them, what is the cause of your irritation? We'll say, he's never satisfied when we are working the right way. Because my definition of working right way and their definition of working right way will be different. Will be different. And so we have to complete the line so that we know how the mind works and how the program is going to happen inside when things are not going right according to me. Children fighting is not right according to me, but according to children? According to the children? How can anybody just sit like this the whole day in the evening in silence? So it's only a difference of perception that what is right for me is wrong for you, what's right for you is wrong for me, or even if it's not right and wrong, it's just different. Now, children fighting, staff not working my way, somebody not appreciating me, things not happening the right way is everything that's happening outside. Now, let me first take a decision and ask myself a simple question. Is it possible that things will always happen my way? Is it possible that things will always happen my way? No. Is it possible that children will be my way? No. Is it possible that staff will be my way? No. There's only one thing which can always be my way. There's only one thing which can always be my way. And what is that one thing? Children outside, even though they are my children, it's children outside. Staff, definitely outside. Situations outside. How much can I control that and keep it my way? How much can I control that and keep it my way? No. There's only one thing which is in my control. What's that? We always need to remember what all is in my control and what all is not in my control. What all I can take charge of and what all I cannot take charge of. What all I can change and what all I cannot change. We thought we can change children. We thought we can change staff. We thought we can change people. And when it came to changing the self, we said, oh, it's very difficult. You ask somebody, changing a habit easy? No, very difficult. Changing people easy? That is purpose of my life. So I believe that I can change other people's minds. I can change other people's habits. But when it comes to my own, I think it's very difficult. Which one should be easier? Which one should be easier? Here is my mind, here is her mind. And I nicely give instructions to her mind and I give them every day, sit like this, be like this, speak like this, walk like this, move like this, behave like this, work like this, sleep like this, full instruction. And then when they don't follow my instruction, I said they are not behaving the right way. And then I said getting irritated is normal. Now, just visualize and ask yourself a simple question. Do I have the power to change somebody else's mind? Make a list of people over whom you think your power works. Because she already said it's not working on her children, so. Children whom we say, mere bacche, my children. My children, mere bacche. Does my power work over them? Yes? Yes? How many of you believe that you can control your children? And how many of you have children who are your way always? So isn't that a reality that I need to understand with myself? If my children cannot be my way, can my staff be my way? If my children cannot be my way, born in my family, with me from the first moment, in my environment, with the beautiful emotional connection of a parent and a child, when my children cannot be my way, can my staff born in other families, born probably in other countries, brought up in other scenarios and situations, can they be my way? Can they be my way? Yes? Yes? Yes or no? No. When I am working with them, can my mind be my way? When I am working with them, when I'm getting work done from them, can my mind be my way? Itna silence. They are people, staff, minds. People means minds. Now we are talking of minds who have been brought up in different families, different scenarios, different nationalities, different religions, different definitions of right and wrong. And we are saying they are not my way. They are not my way. When I am working with them, can my mind, My mind, can it be my way? Which one is easier? My mind. So the first gift to yourself today, please start telling yourself, taking charge of my mind, taking charge of my mind is the simplest thing to do. And trying to control other minds is a taking charge of my mind is the simplest thing to do. Trying to control other minds is, it's not hard. It's not hard. We can advise, we can instruct, but we cannot control anyone's mind. Even when someone else changes, it's because they chose to change. They chose to change because they felt that it was right for them. We can't change anybody. We live in this false illusion that, oh, I changed her, I changed him. If it was so easy to change people, then the first one I should be able to change is myself. So, taking charge of my own mind, let's say it together. Taking charge of my own mind is, let's say it together. Taking charge of my own mind is easy. Controlling other minds, not hard. It's not hard. Controlling other minds is, thank you. One belief system will change life tomorrow because we were living with an opposite belief system. Taking charge of my mind, impossible. My mind is running always on its own. I do not have control over my mind. Controlling people, that is my responsibility. They are my children, they are my staff, they are my spouse. Controlling them and instructing them what to do for their good. How much advice we give to people about what is good for them? Have I ever sat and given advice to myself on what is good for me?